Hi everyone. I've been here in Tupelo City. I'm at a Walmart. Last few days I've been ill. I've had the flu or something. So I just kind of been trying to get over that. Haven't felt really well since I left New Orleans. But today I'm actually feeling pretty decent. So anyway, I've been gone from my house for 53 days now. I've been on doing this road trip, and so I'm going to tell you how much gas and all that. But I get a lot of questions on my bed and my Wi-Fi antenna that I have. The Wi-Fi antenna that I have is RedPort, and it's an antenna that's I have run inside the van, and then the antenna on a magnet fits up on top of the roof. So if I'm over at, let's say, a big long parking lot like Walmart, and there's a Starbucks across the street, I can just sit in the Walmart parking lot, put my antenna up, and I could get their Wi-Fi perfectly, rather than going and sitting in Starbucks. But I like to go sit in Starbucks anyway, as you know. But anyway, I'm gonna get with this walk around real quick. 53 days, you know, for building this myself, not knowing much about the build, I have not had any issues other than tires. I had a couple of little things unscrew I had to fix. The refrigerator flew open a couple of times, so I put a latch on it. So other than that, the van's been working perfectly. The refrigerator works just fine off the 200 watts of solar power and the two 6-volt batteries that I have. I'm probably going to add 2 more batteries though, because I found that I run a little low on juice if I'm running the TV, the DVD player, and if I run the music or something like that, or if I'm working on the laptop, starts draining those 2 batteries down. So I think I'm gonna research it a little bit more, and I might put 2 more batteries. I built it for 4, but I got cheap at the end and only put 2 in. But I think by the, and then the Fantastic fans, when I run both of those, I run those a lot, so that pulls out the juice too. So I'll probably go with the 2 batteries. It charges fast because I have it charging off the alternator of the van also. So I got the solar power, and I got the alternator charging the batteries. When there's no sun, I have to depend on the alternator. So it would be nice to, well, I could go into an RV park and plug in to the power and pay for the night to do that, but I haven't really needed to, so everything seems to be fine. So let me go around the walk around. All right, here I am. Here's the two battery setup I have. The charge controllers back there. See, back there. I have that thing coming down, charges from the alternator to my batteries. I got this, I got the inverter right there. All that is a 2,000 watt inverter from Home Depot. I think I paid $168 for it. And then I bought this thing off Amazon. I think I have a link for that on one of my other videos, but that thing cleans the electricity before it goes into the refrigerator and my laptop and whatnot, keeps it from overcharging. And then back here I have my 12-volt stuff there. Then I got the lights. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I got my lights, you know, that runs off the inverter, that I can see what's going on back here. And then I have my 2 propane tanks. This tank right here is piped to the front so I can cook inside. And this one right here is just an extra one for either the light or my flat top griddle. I have a flat top griddle here I can put on a picnic table. I got a 2-burner stove that I can either use inside or on a picnic table. And then I got my little buddy heater, and then these are my screens for the door. I just fold them up and put them back there. I got those ironed out, figured out how they work now. They work really good. And let's see what else. The RedPort, well, I'll show you inside. But I made this magnet here. This is a magnet, that's all it is. And I slide the antenna on top of that, and then before I'm ready to take off, I just pull it out and put it back here, and the antenna stays back here. I don't have to drive around with an antenna on. So that's it for that. And then in here, I've added that latch right there. That keeps my door from flying open whenever I take a corner. I had a bad mishap. I had a gallon of iced tea and water, and it broke the gallon of iced tea. I had iced tea and everything back here. It took me forever to clean that up. So anyway, the inside, everything's working just fine. Just like I said, everything, you know. My TV, that's a 12 volt TV. It works off the 12 volt. I got a DVD player right here. It's also a 12 volt DVD player, works good. This stove I just bought here not long ago. I bought this stove right here, this Coleman. It's a butane, and right now that's the one I use the most. Like tonight I cooked dinner on it, and I usually use this little pan to heat up my water for my coffee, oatmeal or whatnot, and then for like cooking up, like tonight I had asparagus and chicken, and I just stir fried it in the pan in this thing, and it was it took no time at all. I like that little butane one a lot better than the propane. But yeah, I have I already showed I could lay it flat. This is really wide here. It's like a single wide, but it's really comfy. And let's see, all my storage still up here. You know, I still got the storage, just junk that I put up here. And then all my DVDs, movies, and extra batteries and a light is up here. This right here runs the pump. This runs the security cameras, and this is the extra one if I need it. That's the security cameras. I haven't really used those. For the water pump, it's fairly simple setup. I have, is the pump right there. I have it in there, and it's wired up to the 12 volt. It goes into my 5-gallon water tank right there, and I have 5 gallons of water in there. God, this thing's not doing very good. There, maybe there it is. And then on this other side, all I have it dropping into the bucket. It's just soapy water and whatnot, and I just throw it out on the dirt or the grass. I didn't want to drill a hole and have it leak in front of the door. So a lot of people ask, why didn't you just drain it out the bottom? I didn't want to do that. I got my storage underneath. It's pretty packed under there, as you can see. My pantry, I have plenty of room for stuff. I probably should clean it out. I could do away. Today I actually did away with some stuff. I give Goodwill some of my old clothes I didn't really need. I overpacked and brought way too much with me. And then the refrigerator up here, you just lift up on that latch, and then you can open the refrigerator. I got a freezer and all my food. But like I said, this 200 watts, runs it just fine. And you just drop that down. Now it won't open. And the vents, there they are. I put that one on blowing out, and then the one over the bed blowing in, so I get a nice circulation on both ends of the van while I'm sleeping. I actually have another fan that I use, and that's this one that I'll set up here on the counter, and if I need another fan. So anyway, here's my pantry as a bread box also, I guess. So, and then when I want to go into the front, I can go in, or I can leave it open, either one. So, and then as for the solar panels, oh, there they are. The two vents. And my sink, it just drops down in there. That was a salad bowl. I just drilled a hole in it. Put that little drain in it. And this was just a little bar sink I got off of Amazon. Anyway, I got a long ways to go. These are the only states I've been to. And still got to put these two on. But I haven't got around to putting the stickers on just yet. But yeah, I mean, 53 days out. And let me get my list. I'll tell you how much gas I've used. I've went 6,455 miles since I left. I ran through 498 gallons of gas. Averages around 13 miles to a gallon. I spent just around $1,000 in for gas. That's my expenses for the 6,455 miles of fuel I used. So that's not too bad. It averages 13 miles to a gallon. Then for what I have in it, and you know, it's not that bad really. So anyway, that's the walk around. I just want to give you an update that it's all been working well. Not bad for a 2000 Chevy Express van. It's in pretty darn good shape. It was 15,000 miles when I got it. It's hard to believe, but you can still find deals out there like that. You just gotta, you gotta keep your eyes open and jump on it. That's it. All right, I hope I answered your questions. I'll put the links to the Wi-Fi and some of the other stuff, I think, at the bottom of the video. Anyway, thank you guys. Here's that RedPort Wi-Fi antenna. That is what I have in here. That goes out to the antenna, or you could plug right into here, your USB port, and you can plug right into your laptop. Or this thing is wireless, so you don't really have to have no wires. I can put my iPad or my laptop just over here on my desk, which is right here. So I raise this up, and there's my desk, and then I pull out my seat right here, and then I can work on my laptop, and I can have my laptop on my iPad sitting right here looking out. But it runs off wireless, so it's a really nice setup. If you're thinking about getting one, that would be the one I would get. It's kind of pricey. I forgot how much it was. It was $400 and some, but it's a marine antenna kind that they have on their boats and stuff, but it was, I think it was worth the money. But anyway, again, that's it.